day of marathon training. So today, as you can tell, we have 15 miles, which is the most I've done this entire year and this entire training. Last week I did 13, which was, I was just thinking about it the day before a little bit and like the day off, and I'm like, I do not want to run 13 miles. I had to do a specific pace, which is 10 minutes per mile. Honestly, my 15-mile run was actually not bad at all, and it felt pretty nice. I would say around the 8-mile mark, you're like, okay, it feels close. But today's 15, which is 2 more miles than that, so I don't know. But anyways, I'm trying to be running by 8, and it's already 7:07, and I have this whole thing, I need to drink all this water, and because the worst thing is when you're dehydrated, so, or I have to go to the bathroom too, so hopefully I can get that all out before. And then I'm obviously just having the breakfast I showed you guys. It's not my usual breakfast. My usual breakfast would be oats, peanut butter, banana, and strawberries and blueberries. But our strawberries and blueberries are kind of like, we don't really have any. Also, that breakfast I usually have is pretty big, so I didn't want to have all that right now. But the weather's supposed to be so nice out today, so I'm honestly pretty grateful for that. The high today is 76, which is, the past couple days it's been like 90, so 76 is awesome. Although it's gonna be pretty sunny, so.
Okay, hey vlog, I'm like 5 miles in, keeping the pace strong. At like 3 miles, my knee started hurting a little bit. It kind of like, I can feel it a little bit less now. I've been listening to a podcast. My last couple long runs, I was listening to just like straight music all the time. That's been keeping me good. But overall, I'm feeling pretty good. Just gotta maintain this pace. And like mental is like the only thing. Like physically, I'll probably be fine, but mental is like the hardest part to get by. Okay guys, just hit 10 miles and my right knee is hurting. My left pinky toe is hurting. And obviously I explained last time, but like my right hip or whatever, it always hurts once I get to like past a certain distance. So I mean, it's not like painful, it's just like there. But now it's been more like mental for these last couple miles. It's like at that point where you can feel like every single mile it's just going really slow. But only 5 more. Think about it, that's like 2/3 of what I've done, or I've completed 2/3. So just keep pushing.
Alright guys, so it is time for the recap. I just got back. It's 10:40. Immediately, I told you guys my left, well immediately you need to stretch. But I was saying my left pinky, my left foot, my pinky toe hurts. It hurt last week and there was a blister, and I just checked and it's a blister again, but I think this time it's actually worse. So that's great. I mean, it has to be the shoes, because on my old shoes I wasn't getting blisters. Ultimately, I think obviously it's my running too. It's a little mix of everything. I'm drinking my water right now. It's always those last couple miles that are the hardest. I think mentally it's like, you know your total that you're running, and then no matter how many miles you're running, it's always the last 3, 4 or whatever. I can feel the 0.2 miles, like everything. I'm just glad I stayed on pace. The weather was really nice, so it could have been a lot worse. I swear I always talk about the weather, but I feel like it has a really big impact on me personally. This is what I was talking about with my hips, like right here hurts. It doesn't hurt right now, but like it's just one of those things that like stay sore after like a long run day. So it's weird because I have all these things that hurt, but on like different legs, and I don't know if all these like issues are, I mean, running is always gonna bring like some sort of issues, but none of them feel major right now. I usually do leg days the day after my long run, which is kind of like twisted in my head. That makes no sense. It makes the most sense in terms of my work. I still work a full-time job 40 hours a week, so it's like I have to fit all this in somehow. And so Fridays are supposed to be a rest day, but it's also important to train legs. 15 miles, longest run of the year. I completed it. So glad. I kind of like at my last mile I was just thinking of like some boba. Every time I do a lot of miles or something, I feel like I just kind of like don't think about it or like brush past it as if I didn't. It's like, okay, yeah, you were supposed to do that, like you didn't really have an option. Sorry for the rant, but I was also thinking about how it's crazy when you start running, or at least for me, it was like, oh my god, imagine, I was like, imagine if you were able to run 2 miles every day, like wouldn't that be insane? And now I could obviously easily do that. I was like, Imagine 10 miles. Imagine how good you would feel after running 10 miles. Now I'm like running 15, and I've never gotten that feeling back to when I've run like 10, even like 5 miles. I was more excited about running like 2 miles than I feel right now. Like, also my hair always does this. Like, I hate that. Sorry about that, because that annoys me. Hey vlog. Okay, I'm about to start on some editing, but before that I just want to say I know I was talking about my right hamstring hurting, and it's honestly only gotten worse. Yeah, so like when I'm walking I was like limping a little bit, it kind of hurt. Obviously I just changed my shirt too, so just trying not to walk on it too much, I guess. That's all I really have to update on. But yeah, I'm about to edit some footage, and then I was thinking of maybe getting boba later, or just like going to the store and getting like a drink or something. I don't know, because I haven't had boba in so long. There's this good boba. Okay, hey vlog. So I just got my boba. I didn't end up going to the place that was a little bit farther that was good. I also ended up getting a milk tea, which I was just gonna get like a smoothie one, but they had a lot of flavors. And I got cookies and cream and chocolate boba. I was suspicious when I heard like chocolate boba, I'm not gonna lie. And I was right to be suspicious because I already tried it. It's okay. I'm obviously still gonna drink it, but the chocolate, it's popping boba, but it tastes exactly like a Tootsie Roll. And you tell me whoever goes for a Tootsie Roll. That's all I have to say. It's really like watery, I don't know, but it's good. And this is a new place. I don't know when they open, but all of a sudden like all these boba spots open by us, and we used to like never have any. Now we have a bunch, so it's like I would rate it a 6.5 out of 10. 6.7. It's a lot later now, and I've just been chilling, but since whenever I last vlogged, my leg has intensified on the pain. Again, it's only on my right leg. I've looked up some stretches on it. I think it's like the lateral hip and kind of the glute too. I don't know if I said, but I'm supposed to do leg day tomorrow, and I don't know if I'm gonna do it just because of that. Right now, because of my training, I've been working out every single day, so it is a lot, especially with working as well. So I think having one day off, I'll be fine. I'm just gonna read my book. This is the third book of the Twisted series, and I will say the first one is definitely the best in my opinion. It's like an enemies to lovers trope, and I think the trope itself is okay, but portrayed in this book, it's kind of making me cringe. It's like kind of cheesy. Like, I haven't been getting through these as easy, but I also just wanted to like finish the series because I have all 4 books, and then after that I can finally move on to something else. I feel like I've been on this series for forever. Books just keep getting bigger. Thank you, squad, for watching this video. Another video, another day, another dollar. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.